What if I told you there are still amazing deals to be found in the Dallas real estate market? Despite prices going up in some places, there are still plenty of suburbs that are down year over year, and some of them are down by up to 24%. Well, hello, this is Wendy Pennell, and many buyers are just about ready to wash their hands of the Dallas housing market. Interest rates are at a stubborn 6.5%, yet home prices are headed up in many places. And you're even hearing of bidding wars. Well, ever determined to find you the best possible prices, we at Home in Dallas went on a search and found cities in all 6 counties in the Dallas area where prices are still down year over year. We started our search in Denton County, where overall prices are pretty much unexciting, with a decline of like 1.6% year over year. Now, fun fact you don't want to miss about Denton County. They have some of the lowest property taxes in the Metroplex, okay? Now let me explain that. Property taxes in each county are gonna have the county portion, the city portion, and the school portion. But many of the counties here in the Dallas area also have a hospital portion and a college portion. So in Dallas County, for example, okay, you're gonna have all 5 assessments, right? So your tax rate is going to end up being higher. Now, the awesome thing about Denton County is they don't have the hospital or college assessment. So right out of the gate, you know in Denton County, you're gonna have lower property taxes. Now, we saw massive increases in the Colony and Hickory Creek, right in there in Denton County. But then you have Providence Village, okay? The median sales price for homes in Providence Village was $389,000 a year ago, but it has since dropped to $338,000. Okay, that's a decline of 13.1%. Now, Providence Village is small, okay, it's just 1.5 square miles, has a population of like 7,359, people, and that's gonna give you like a pretty high population density. I think it's like 4,846. This is definitely a place where you can come for affordable new construction, okay? Almost half of the homes for sale are new construction, and they're at really great prices. Okay, like you have many options in both the Liberty at Providence and Woodstone subdivisions. Oh, and get this, there's no mud or PID in either of them either. All right, now in Liberty at Providence, home buyers can snag a new construction home for just $356,000. History Maker is your builder here, okay? And I just tell you, they have some massive price reductions going on right now with their quick move-ins. They also have 11 floor plans to choose from, starting at like $335,000 if you wanted to like start from scratch with a new build. In the Woodstone subdivision, you'll find Brightland homes, and there's a lot of buzz about Brightland right now, okay? Because they've been offering a lot of low interest financing incentives. Now, Brightland has 10 floor plans to choose from, beginning at around like $358,000. Now, you'll also find MI Homes in Woodstone, and they also have 10 floor plans to choose from, with theirs, okay, get this, okay, theirs is starting at $327,000. Now, Woodstone is going to eventually have a pool and an amenity center, but you're going to have to be patient, all right, because it's still in the planning phase. Now, with so much of Providence Village being new construction, you're not gonna find big backyards, okay? So if you're like, hey, Wendy, I want a big backyard, okay? This is not the place that we're gonna look. But, okay, even though they have the small yards, you're gonna get energy efficiency right and modern amenities. So there's that. Now, Providence Village has a great location, okay? It's situated right on 380, smack dab in the middle between I-35 East and the Dallas North Tollway. All right, so this makes for an easy commute to nearby cities like Denton and Frisco. In fact, if you work in Frisco, it's only a 25-minute commute. If you want to go to Denton, you're only 20 minutes away. Really, within a pretty short drive, you have plenty of shopping, dining, and entertainment options, including just a 20-minute drive to Lake Ray Roberts. In terms of schools, Providence Village is served by 2 school districts, Denton and Aubrey. Both districts scored Bs by the Texas Education Agency, so they are considered above average in performance. The Denton Independent School District is the larger of the 2, which is going to serve many, okay, of the surrounding communities. Whereas, if you compare that to Aubrey Independent School District, okay, that's a smaller district, okay, and it really serves primarily just Aubrey. So pretty much depending on where you buy in Providence Village, okay, you can either have, a large school district, a lot of resources, or a school district where you'll have like lower teacher to student ratios. Those of you looking in Denton County, don't despair, okay? Yeah, some of the cities have gone up in price, but you just need to know where to look. All right, moving on to Collin County. The overall median sales price in Collin County as a whole is $517,850, which is actually down 5.8% year over year. Now, in some parts of Collin County, we're seeing prices go up quickly. Places like St. Paul and Lucas. But that's certainly not true across the board. And our biggest price decline, okay, surprisingly enough, is Frisco. Now, Frisco is situated directly north of Dallas, and the Dallas North Tollway cuts like right through the middle of it. In the past year, the median sales price for homes in Frisco has dropped from $760,000 to $663,750. Okay, that's a decline of 12.7%. I think this is probably surprising to a lot of people because Frisco is quite the bustling city. Okay, it has a population of 227,000 and a density of 3,339 people per square mile. All right, but as you can imagine, because of that, traffic is a significant issue, right? It's frustrating for both residents and visitors alike. Part of the problem is Frisco doesn't have any good east-west thoroughfares, okay? And really, your north-south access is a pricey tollway. While in terms of the price decline, it could be due to not having much in the way of single-family new construction, okay? They have like a sprinkling of new construction here and there, but it doesn't have any of the like massive new construction spots to choose from. Oh, and that being said though, I should tell you, Frisco does have like several multifamily projects underway, like townhomes and that kind of thing, especially right up near their very much acclaimed and anticipated Universal Studios. In Frisco, lower priced homes are gobbled up very quickly, whereas the higher priced ones are taking a while. And really, Frisco overall really is a popular choice. Okay, you have tons of shopping, restaurants, entertainment, okay, you have sports. In fact, they have a reputation as a complete sports hub. Okay, we're talking the Dallas Cowboys, FC Dallas, Rough Riders, and Mavericks, all of them call Frisco home. Local schools, okay, get this, local schools also get to use the sports facilities, okay, which is a very cool feature and honestly kind of unique to Frisco. In terms of housing, in Frisco, you're going to see the master plan model almost through the entire city. Okay, the yards are super small, and many of the neighborhoods have rear entry garages, okay, and that's just gonna make the yards even smaller. So you can expect to see lots of neighborhoods with large, impressive homes on small lots and easily accessible to playgrounds, community pools, parks and ponds. This is another place where if you're looking for that big backyard or acreage, okay, you are just not gonna find it here. Instead, think of a place that's more focused on being out there and socializing rather than having like a private retreat from your neighbors. Now, schools in Frisco have earned an A rating across the board and are considered excellent. However, in the most recent ratings, honestly, Prosper schools are coming out ahead. I suppose that could also be part of the issue, right, with values being down, but I think the big issue really is affordability. Several of our buyers have said they'd like to be in Frisco, but with the higher interest rates, they just can't afford it. Many are opting to head north to Salina because they can get better schools through Prosper ISD and more affordable housing. Let's talk about Dallas County now. The Dallas County median sales price is a much lower $360,000. Now, a few cities have seen some real surges in price this year, okay, such as Addison and Farmers Branch, but where we've seen the biggest drop is Coppell. Okay, now Coppell is located just north and slightly east of the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. It's a really neat city, okay, it has a population of around like 40,994. It's not too crowded either, okay? The population density is about like 2,827. Now, Coppell is landlocked. And so since it's landlocked, it's also not growing a whole lot. So really what you see is what you get, okay, when you buy there. And a lot of people like that. Now, let's talk about house prices. A year ago, the median sales price for a home was $693,500. But guess what? The prices have gone down since then, and now the median sales price is just $525,000. Okay, that is a drop of 24.3%. Now, there's not a ton of new construction happening in Coppell, and I think that kind of makes sense, right? It goes hand in hand with it not being a growing suburb. Out of the 34 homes for sale, there are only 5 okay, that were new construction. Okay, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, okay, because there are beautiful homes there, you know, even though there's no new construction. The neighborhoods overall, as you're driving through them, okay, the neighborhoods are really well maintained and they have a lot of mature trees because, you know, this is a bit of an older suburb. One thing you'll notice about Capel, yet again, is that the yards are pretty small, okay? So if you're not into mowing the lawn, you know, hey, it's a great fit. The schools in Capel are fantastic, okay? They're A-rated across the board, which means they are top-notch and your kiddos are gonna get an excellent education. Capel also has some really nice walking trails, some really neat parks, okay? And if you're into like the whole fresh produce thing, they've got a really neat Capel Farmers Market that you can visit. Really the only downside to Capel, okay, might be that there's not a whole lot of shopping available, okay? But that being said, Grapevine is just directly to the west and it has a ton of shopping like their Grapevine Mills Mall. Now let's slide over to the east and across Lake Ray Hubbard to Rockwall County. The median sales price in Rockwall County is $450,160, which is 0.9% higher, okay, year over year. Now I think you can see, looking at these counties like from a bird's eye, you know, big picture view, the values really aren't going anywhere, okay? They're either like slightly up or slightly down, but within the counties, you do have cities that are going up in price, okay? And then you have others, you know, that are still really stagnating and still dropping. So, you know, if you're watching videos, right, and they're like saying, you know, multiple offers are back and get ready to make an offer above the list price, okay, just know, all right, that is a very incomplete picture, and it definitely does not represent the Dallas area as a whole. I mean, you know, it does help realtors get under contract, right, really fast and they get paid, but you need to know there are plenty of areas that are still down in price. You just need to know where to look or work with someone, okay, who's gonna do that for you. And by the way, love to be the one to do that for you. If we sound like a good fit, definitely fill out our Let's Find Home questionnaire that you can find in the description section. Well, in Rockwall County, you had home values going up in places like Heath, okay, which is situated just south of Rockwall. However, if you go to Heath and then go directly east, you'll run into McClendon Chisholm, okay? A year ago, the median sales price was $756,000, but guess what? The median sales price today is only $604,756, okay? That's a 20% decline. Now, McClendon Chisholm has a population of just 5,560 people with a population density of only 585 per square mile, okay? So you're talking about spread out, a lot of open space. Now, if you're looking for new construction, okay, you can find it here, all right? Out of the 43 homes for sale, okay, 19 are new construction, and they're pretty much all in the Sonoma Verde subdivision, okay? So Sonoma Verde has builders like Highland Homes, Perry Homes, Castle Rock, and Bloomfield Homes. So you've got lots of choices, even though it is just the main community, the one main community, you know, that has the new construction. Sonoma Verde also has some great amenities, okay? I'm talking about a community swimming pool, pavilion clubhouse, okay? It has over 30 acres of recreational open space, okay? It has a pond with a fountain, tennis and basketball courts, oh goodness, like a sand volleyball court. Of course it has playgrounds, right? Also has soccer fields, baseball field, and they've even got a community trail system. So there's definitely no shortage of things to do here, right? Now, another cool thing about McClendon Chisholm is that 12 of the 43 homes for sale have at least half an acre of land. So if you want a big yard, right? Wendy, I need that big yard. We can look here, okay? We're gonna find it there, but you're not gonna find it within Sonoma Verde. Now, schools in the area, part of the A-rated Rockwall ISD. In fact, have you noticed almost every city we've talked about so far, okay, has A-rated schools? I didn't expect that, but you know, hey, what? That's icing on the cake, right? Now, looking at the map, you might think McClendon Chisholm is like way out in the middle of nowhere, but it's actually only 12 minutes from Rockwall, okay? And Rockwall has tons of shopping, you know, like at the harbor, along with loads of restaurants and entertainment options, right? So even though, you know, McClendon Chisholm itself, it's pretty quiet, okay? You're still super close to all the action in Rockwall. The only downside, okay, might be that McClendon Chisholm, it does not have good highway access, okay? So like if you're a commuter, this one probably is not gonna be the right fit for you. Moving on to Tarrant County, the median sales price in Tarrant County is $349,900, which is down 4.1%. So again, we see more or less like a lateral movement, right? You know, just like slightly above or slightly below. In Tarrant County, we've seen some suburbs with huge price increases, such as Grapevine, okay, with an 11% leap, and Mansfield going up 7%. Now, keep in mind, okay, we just talked about Coppell, which had a 24% drop, and now right next door is Grapevine with an 11% increase. Okay, so we're talking two suburbs right next to each other. One is a great opportunity and one not so much, okay? So again, you really just have to be strategic about it. Now, Crowley is located south of Fort Worth and west of Mansfield, okay? It has a population of around 21,446 people and a population density of 2,934. So it's not too crowded, right? It's always nice. Plus the traffic there isn't really that bad either. Okay, so let's talk about house prices in Crowley. A year ago, the median sales price for a home was $346,000. Okay, but you know, guess what? Prices have gone down there, and now the median sales price is just $316,000. Okay, so that's a drop of 8.7%. You know, and if you're looking, you know, for new construction, plenty of options in Crowley, okay? Out of the 84 homes for sale, 29 of those are new construction. And you'll find a lot of those in the Hunters Ridge subdivision, okay? As well as, you know, Magnolia Estates, Woodland Springs, and Caris. Now, Hunters Ridge alone is huge, okay? You're gonna find builders there like MI Homes, Bloomfield, and Terrace. So there are plenty of choices there for you. Now, as far as amenities, Hunters Ridge will have a community pool and an amenity center. Okay, another cool thing about Crowley is that out of the 84 homes for sale, 19 of them have acreage. So, you know, if you're looking for a home with a bit more land, okay, you might just find it here. And again, okay, you're not gonna find the new construction on the acreage, okay? So just know they are two separate options, right? Let's go ahead and talk about schools, okay? Schools in Crowley are rated B, okay, which is considered above average, okay? You also have a lot of A+ rated private school choices too, though, so you need to be aware of that. Now let's talk about Ellis County, okay? The median sales price here is $409,995, which is up 2.6%. Now, Waxahachie has seen a price surge here of 7%, but let's talk about where prices have gone down, okay? Let's talk about Red Oak. Now, Red Oak has a population of around 17,497. It's got a population density of like 1,125, okay? So not particularly crowded. A year ago, the median sales price for a home was $380,000, okay? But once again, we see prices have gone down since then, and now the median sales price is just $349,900, okay? So we're talking about a drop of 7.9%. Now, Red Oak is located right along I-35 East, okay? And it's just a 25-minute drive to downtown Dallas. So you're close to the big city, right? But you still get to enjoy like a more relaxed lifestyle, okay, that you're gonna find in Red Oak. Plus, okay, if you're looking for new construction, there are plenty of options in Red Oak, okay? Out of the 58 homes for sale, 24 are new construction, okay? So if you're looking for affordable, you can find some great options in the Oakmont Park subdivision, okay? You're gonna find K. Hovnanian and Trophy signature homes there. Oakmont Park has parks, playgrounds, splash pads, some walking trails, so really plenty of things to do there. If you're willing to spend a bit more, check out Crystal Lake Estates, okay? The reason these homes are pricier, a very good reason, is because they're on acreage, okay? That's a rare find for new construction, okay? It's pretty awesome to be able to have the option of new construction on acreage, and you can find that at Crystal Lake Estates. Now, another cool thing about Red Oak is that out of the 58 homes for sale, 21 of them have at least half an acre of land. So, you know, if you're looking for a home with a bit more space, okay, come to Wendy, you know, say, Wendy, we need a big backyard, okay? You can find it here, okay? Now, let's talk about schools. The schools in Red Oak are B rated, which again is still considered above average. Now, a lot of times, affordable means a long commute, okay? I think we all know that, but I like that you don't have that with Red Oak. Now, it may very well be that for whatever reason, these cities didn't check off all your boxes, okay? No worries, we made a video all about how to be a strategic buyer in any market that you can watch right here. In the meantime, Wendy out.